but myself I can't deceive. I know it's only make believe. My only prayer is that someday you'll care. My hopes, my dreams come true. I want it only you. No one will ever know how much I love you so. My only prayer will be someday you'll care for me, but it's my hopes and my dreams come true. My life I give for you. My heart a wedding ring. My all, my everything. My heart I can't control. You rule my very soul. My only prayer will be someday you'll care for me, but it's my only prayer is that someday you'll care. My hopes, my dreams come true. My one and only you. No one will ever know how much I love you so. My prayers, my hopes, my schemes. You are my everything, but it's
Some Conway Twitty by way of the Misfits right here on the Tony Jones Show. Possibly something you're not going to hear anywhere else but right here on the Tony Jones Show. Before that, Only Make Believe, also off of Project 1950, also by the Misfits. And we're about halfway through part 2 of our live New Year's Eve. See, here's the problem. I also do a New Year's Eve broadcast. So every time I say Thanksgiving Eve, I slip into New Year's Eve because, I don't know, I'm just like kind of in a time warp lately. But
Yeah, we'll call that a time warp.
if you're listening live or if you're catching our podcast, it is Thanksgiving Eve, the new New Year's Eve, the new party night of the year. We're online at TonyJones.org, on Facebook, Facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, and on Twitter at Tony Jones in RI. Folks checking in there, greatly appreciated. To dovetail into that, also on Twitter, you can go to @MyNightOutRadio to hear about or be in the loop of the project that my two in-studio guests are here talking about. It's DJ Psycho Eddie. It's George from ProvidenceNightOut.com. And before we had our double shot of the Misfits, I asked these guys, turn me on to something. So give me your audio yelps. The Y word. Give us your audio Y word.
Go ahead, George. You want to take that one?
Sure, I'll start. Like I said earlier, one of my favorite things to do, and I look forward to every day, is the chance to eat. And dinner with my wife is one of my highlights of my day. And we like to try new places. And I live in a part of Rhode Island, in our little tiny neighborhood that has probably some of the best restaurants that our state offers. And one of them is a brand new bar that opened up about a year ago, and it's called the Thirsty Beaver.
Huh.
It's on Atwood Avenue.
Giggity.
And they create some of the best dishes that we've had since they've opened. As a matter of fact, we went there last night, and my first two portions were so good that when the waiter came over and asked if we'd like dessert, I ordered another appetizer. So that's a great place. It's very reasonably priced. They make great grilled pizzas. They have, if you like steak rolls, they have a fried egg roll that's steak and cheese. It's fantastic. So that would be one place I'd like everyone to try. Another place has been around forever. It's one of the oldest pool halls in Rhode Island. It's called Rhode Island Billiards. It's in North Providence. And Anthony has great specials every day. All you can eat pasta, all you can eat pizza every day. He has pool specials that some days were pools free. Fathers and sons can go there on a Saturday and play pool between 12 and 6, I believe, and it's free. So
He's got some of the nicest 9-foot tables I played on in quite a while, too.
they are some of the billiard tables there are just unbelievable, and it's tucked away in Centerville, I guess. Is that the name of that?
Centerdale.
Centerdale. But it's been there for over 100 years. It's his grandfather's business, and it's just a cool place. So I would try those two places.
It's interesting to see all of a sudden kind of one of my favorite foods has a big resurgence in all-you-can-eat nights. Everywhere has now, even our local VFW hall where we host Banshee Fest last year, they had an all-you-can-eat pasta night the other day.
That would be Thursday nights. I drive by it, and I keep saying I'm going to go, but I don't.
It's what's also awesome, and I would lament the fact that I used to go to a fantastic place and put a big hurting on it in Cranston. The Ponderosa Steakhouse would also have all-you-can-eat pizza night. And, I mean, what burnout's dream is it to calibrate and then go in and spend $10 for all the pizza you could possibly eat?
Well, if you spend $10 at the Thirsty Beaver on a Tuesday night, that would get you 20 wings. Last night was wing night there, so 50-cent wings, and they were outstanding. I mean, some of the flavors were amazing. You know, an angry peanut, which is a peanut sauce with a little spice to it.
Well, I think it's sriracha in that one.
Well, no, they have sriracha, too. They had a sriracha one, which was also very good. But, yeah, you just got to get out there, download our app, My Night Out, and just get out there and explore. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your neighborhood and take a ride. It's worth the trip.
So give us your reviews, Eddie.
Well, actually, these are two that I stumbled upon just recently, actually. They're not even on the My Night Out app yet. The first one is Sullivan's Public House in Pawtucket, Armistice Boulevard. Of all things, for breakfast. You know, some of us do get up early in the morning, so sleeping late is 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. We got up, my wife and I, we went to Sullivan's, and I had a traditional Irish breakfast with black pudding, white pudding, bangers, 2 eggs, home fries, bread, you know, what I could just about finish it, and trust me, I was struggling, but I did it. I was a trooper. I hung in there. They also have the little half pitchers of either mimosas or Bloody Marys, and I think they're only like $4 or $5. So you could get breakfast and buzzed, and it's a great thing. That's number one. Number two, the one that I blogged about would be the East Greenwich Meadery,
Which, in fact, is not in East Greenwich.
No, sorry. The Greenwich Cove Meadery is in beautiful Coventry, Rhode Island. I don't see the connection myself, but actually I did find out that their bees that they gather the honey for the mead are in Greenwich Cove on the Warwick side. I went there. They do have samplings. If you read my blog, you go into a lot more detail. I did do the 5 tasting sample. I also bought quite a bit of their product, which we have sampled earlier in the evening, but of course they would be illegal if I was drinking that right now. But earlier in the evening I did partake of a little. They also have raw and all natural, 100% natural honey products there. They are phenomenal business. They really know their stuff when it comes to doing what they're doing. And I was just thoroughly impressed, and I had a great time just talking to them because they did know so much and they were so passionate about their product.
And that's another thing you see at a local mom and pop business as opposed to a chain store. A chain store is staffed by a zitty-faced, bratty local teenager making $7 an hour that just wants to go home. And a mom and pop store could be possibly manned by mom and pop individually. Some of the most knowledgeable people about what they're actually selling. Because
who knows more about their product than the people
Right.
that are actually making the product?
this is their thing,
Good point.
if you will. Yeah, a lot of people, that's kind of lost on when you're trying to get something like that, trying to get the knowledge. But I'm going to spin a few tunes, then unfortunately, we're just about going to have to pretty soon wrap things up. I want to talk a little bit more with DJ Psycho Eddie and George from ProvidenceNightOut.com in the vein of local music. And I'm also going to try to get Erp Snurple behind the microphone to play us out today. So all the alternative media folks out there, you're going to want to stay tuned, because the Tony Jones Show, one of our always highest listened to podcasts, is when Erp Snurple comes to town. Now, it could be Erp Snurple just playing the podcast over and over again. We have no way of knowing that, but he is one of our highest rated guests right here on the Tony Jones Show. Let's go down to Zombina and the Skeletones. She's going to bring us to the Zombie Hop.
Shake my shoes. Yeah,
curse will stay.